Hey, I'm Connor, that rum drinker, and today I am making a Christmas-inspired instant coffee espresso martini. It's Christmas-inspired. I'm using gingerbread men. I've been doing some baking today, so I got some fresh gingerbread. My coffee machine's out of action, so instant coffee is the route I'm going to go down, and I don't have any gingerbread syrup, so I'm going to kind of get creative there as well. So this is just a very quick tutorial, make along. Who knows? We'll see how it turns out, and thanks for watching, and let's crack straight on. Okay, so first thing I'm going to need to do is put my rum in. So for this, I'm going Hell or High Water's honey and orange. Honey and orange, it's a little bit sweet, it's a little bit Christmassy, it's got all of the right vibes that I want for this kind of cocktail. So for this, I'm going to go to 2 ounces of the rum. So we've got 1.5 ounces there, and 1/2 ounce there of my rum. Then obviously it's an espresso martini, so we're going to go for our coffee liqueur. For this I'm using Kahlua, but obviously kind of any coffee liqueur will do. So we've got 1/2 ounce of Kahlua as well. I just went slightly over just because I know I'm not using actual espresso, so I went just a tiny bit above where I traditionally would with an espresso martini. And then next we're going to need to move this aside, and we're going to focus on our espresso alternative. So got a standard kind of glass there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of instant coffee. One, you know, they're kind of like good teaspoons, not heaped per se, but kind of a lot to them. And then I've got some ground ginger. Obviously got gingerbread men, and that's kind of inspiring that. So I'm just going to go with kind of 1/2 teaspoon of some ground ginger into the coffee there. We'll add some hot water, boiling water, so they're going to boil the kettle now, and then we'll kind of dissolve that and move on. Okay, so we've added our boiling water, so this will make, just be very careful stirring that in. This has made our double espresso. As I said, I don't have any ginger syrup or gingerbread syrup, so instead of that I've gone for the 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger. To kind of get that extra sweetness, I'm going to go with the kind of just standard cane sugar. So that has dissolved, so we'll add that in just a second. But just before we do, we'll add in our cane sugar. So we're going to go 1/2 ounce again of this, so kind of to match the Kahlua. Wonderful. They're all our ingredients. So we've got 2 ounces of Hell or High Water's honey and orange, 2 ounces of that, 1/2 ounce of Kahlua, 1/2 ounce of the Monin cane sugar syrup, and then we're going to add our kind of double espresso ginger kind of thing that we've made here, which smells nice, to be fair. It's the ginger's got a good kick, so we'll add that in, and we will add our ice. Okay, so that's our ice added, and that makes all of our ingredients. So before we give that a shake, just going to quickly move on to kind of how we're going to serve this up, decorate the glass. So for this cocktail, as I said, I've already got gingerbread men, so I'm going to do a gingerbread rim, make sure it makes a kind of a big appearance with a drink like with a gingerbread man. So got some golden syrup, and just going to put a little circle of this on a plate. Do that in front of the camera, that makes more sense, doesn't it? And just going to do that to rim the glass. Okay, so we've syruped the rim of the glass, and we're going to move to our gingerbread now. So this is a gingerbread man that has been very sadly crushed. He was one of the ones that was already a little damaged, so what we're going to do is just going to use the gingerbread man that has been destroyed, and we're going to use that to rim the glass like so. Perfect, ready to add our cocktail to. So just going to give this a shake now and get that in the glass. Okay, so now that's all shaken, we're going to kind of double strain this into our glass. We might not get the same kind of like cream on top because we're not using espresso, but to be fair, this is looking pretty good. Looking a lot frothier than I thought it would, you know. Just to finish this off, we have a gingerbread man I have grooved out so it'll fit on the glass. And he will fit on. There we go. So we've added our gingerbread man. Obviously it's not an espresso martini. Without some coffee beans, the machine might be broken, but can still use the beans. And there we have it, the Hell or High Water honey and orange Christmas inspired instant coffee espresso martini. My word, that's a mouthful, but cheers.